So, Brad, let's jump over to the Mountain West Conference. Two teams fighting it out. The UNLV Rebels, 8-2, go on the road, take on the 8-2 Air Force Falcons. This is a 3:30 kickoff on CBS SN. Good coverage for these two teams. ESPN.com gives Air Force a 58.0% chance, I guess 58% chance to win this game, according to ESPN.com. And Air Force currently favored by 3. Brad, this is intriguing to me because right before we came on the air, I talked about all the questionable injuries for Air Force. Larry Air is questionable. Rosnos is questionable. Leading receiver, 332 yards, 202 touchdowns. And look, you can say all you want. It's at home for Air Force, but UNLV has been playing pretty good this season. Brad, I'll hand it over to you. Who wins this Mountain West showdown?
Nate, you mentioned Barry Odom and the impact he's had on UNLV, and I mean he has done a great job this year. This is a good football team, and Nate, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm taking UNLV in this one just because of the injuries to Air Force, but this team's just play. I mean they're playing really well. And Air Force is on a little 2-game losing streak. I think that extends to 3. I want to give everyone a name to pay attention to. UNLV wide receiver Ricky White. He's a junior, already over 1,000 yards. I mean, that is just already over 1,000 yards and with 2 games to play. That's just really remarkable. I think he continues to have a big day. Give me the Rebels in this one.
Yeah, and Brad, just another piece of information to put in your back pocket. Air Force and UNLV are the top 2 teams in the Mountain West Conference. So whoever wins this game
rematch
takes the lead.
Oh yeah.
Rematch as well in the conference championship. But whoever wins this game takes the lead. I don't know who the tiebreaker would go to because you got Fresno State at 8-2, 4-2 in the conference. So if they win this next week and be 5-2, we'll see. But yeah, that's a big piece of information. These two teams are going to be fighting it out until the finish line. You look at the schedule the last 2 weeks. Air Force has been disappointing. We know the injuries. They lose to Army 23-3, and then they lose at Hawaii. I get it. The traveling, it could have played a big effect on them. 27-13 nonetheless. And then you look at UNLV, just destroys New Mexico 56-14. Then they beat Wyoming, who's a decent team, pretty soundly 34-14. So with that being said, I've got to take the UNLV Rebels as well. I think Barry Odom is going to have this team ready. Now, it's triple option, so how will they fare against the triple option? That's to be seen. But UNLV is on a hot streak right now, and they're looking pretty good. And with the injuries to Air Force, you have to think that UNLV has the edge, even though ESPN and Vegas has Air Force favored. Give me the UNLV Rebels. That concludes today's episode. When we come back next time, we're going to discuss our Week 12 recap and break down our Week 13 game day previews and predictions. You won't want to miss out. We've got some great rivalry matchups coming up next week. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Follow us on all socials at @BreakTheHuddle_. And be sure to turn on your bell notifications to stay up to date when we post our latest videos. And let us know in the comments who you believe will win this week's matchup. From Break the Huddle Studios, this is Nathan and Brad signing off.